Hi guys, I wanted to come on here and do a quick video for you. It's going to be my current favorites. I really don't think that monthly favorites are a good thing for me because I don't try out new products every single month, but I do have current favorites that I use all the time and what I've been using on a daily basis, or maybe if it's not even something I use on a daily basis, but I love it when I do use it. So these are my current favorites. So I don't know if I should call it like fall favorites or current favorites or makeup favorites, beauty favorites. So this is my first video on my new camera, and it is the Sony a5000, I think. Yeah. So I can see myself and look at me. I'm already looking at myself like 50 times in the video. It's more of just for positioning and if I'm in focus. That's the main purpose of it. And I really do like that the camera flips, the screen flips over so I can see myself. The videos are more high def, which is awesome. But let's get into the video. I have all my little favorites in this little box thing that I got here. It's the cap to my Burt box. I don't know if you can tell. There's no particular order in which I'm going in. I'm kind of just showing you what are my favorites. What I grab first is what I'm going to talk about first. The first one is this Purity Cleanser. It's by Philosophy, and I think it was like $16, either $11 or $16 at Sephora. And I absolutely love this. Like, I've heard so many things about this face wash, and I've always been like, why would you spend $24 on a bottle of face wash when I can get stuff at the drugstore? I kind of see why this is a little bit more pricey, even though I still don't think the price is right. But it's got this milky texture, and I really like that. It's very soft, gentle, and it cleans well. And I haven't used it for my brushes yet, which I heard this is a really good brush cleaner. But honestly, I don't want to waste this cleanser on some brushes, you know what I'm saying? It needs to go on my face. That's where it needs to go. So how I use this facial cleanser is that I get like a dime size amount of it, and I put it all over my face dry, and then I wash it off, and then I go in again with another dime size amount, and I cleanse it again. And then that usually gets off all my makeup, and I'm good to go, and it feels so soft and supple. I'll just use it very sparingly, and I will not use it every day, but there's some days I'm just like, girl, you need that Purity Cleanser. Next favorite is a brush. This is a Real Techniques setting brush, and it is a wonderful under eye setting brush, and I think that's what it's made for. But anyway, if it's perfectly under the eye here, I put concealer on, and then I use powder and use this brush to set my concealer under my eye, and it's been working wonderfully. I really love this. It's super affordable. You can find this at Ulta, and now you can find it at Target and Walmart. I know Target and Walmart has Real Techniques, or at least Walmart does, because I got no idea if Target does, to be honest with you. It's a great brush. You can get a lot done with this under eye concealer action. Anyway, I'm in my boyfriend's room right now. This is his apartment. I don't have a place of my own yet, which is kind of embarrassing, but I don't have a place of my own, and I really am looking forward to moving out of here. Not in a bad way, just because I just want my own space, and not my space from him, but my own space to kind of set up for videos and things like that. So I'm just using a pretty plain room here. It's not a big deal, but maybe when I get my own place, I can have like a nice background, some flowers, some candles and stuff in the back. But as for now, it's just plain, but that is completely fine with me. I'm cool with that. Side note, what the hell was that? Got this Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's awesome. A lot of people say that this isn't necessarily matte, but I think it is. By the end of the day, it's still pretty chill on my face. I'm wearing it today, and I actually like it better when it's not as liquidy. So when you initially buy this foundation, it's pretty liquidy, but I've had this for quite some time now, and it's kind of thickened up, which kind of means it's getting old and needs to be used up or thrown away. But I kind of like it that it's a little bit more thick. just because it adds more coverage. I feel like thicker foundations means more coverage, and I feel like I don't need to use a lot to cover my whole entire face and to get that coverage that I want. That's an awesome foundation, and my shade is 128. This is kind of like my natural shade when I don't have a tan or anything. Next favorite is the Ardell Double Up 205. They're the ones that I'm currently wearing, and they are big fanned lashes for sure. And for me, I wanted something super dramatic because I feel like sometimes when I wear eyelashes, like such as the Demi Wispies by Ardell, you can't see one friggin' thing on my face. And my eyes are really small, and I kind of want them to be boom, shabloom shabloom. I got these Double Up, and pretty much it's like 2 lashes in one, and it's amazing. Super thick, super visible, like you can see this on my face. You probably can't even see my eyeshadow because the eyelashes are so huge. The band is really thick, so you'll definitely need to use eyeliner to cover it up after you apply them, but for the most part, they are glamorous. And I do want to try the other Double Up lashes. I was actually initially looking for number 204, but I only could find 205. But these are amazing, so I don't mind. Next are a few other brushes. So I've been using this brush that I got in the Naked 3 palette, and I use this as my overall shadow brush, and I've been using this like no other. I'm just going through a phase where this is like the only one I use, but there are ones that I use occasionally and things like that. But if we're talking about current favorites, this has got to be one of my current favorite eyeshadow brushes as of right now. And I use this to put the color all over my lid, and it really helps blend it out as well. So I kind of diffuse it upwards so that it's nice and blended and all that. This is my other second favorite brush. So it's just these two guys that I've been using like non-stop every day. So this one's just a blending brush from Crown Brushes. It's the C200 brush, and it's called the Deluxe Crease brush. I use this to blend out my shadows, and it's amazing better than any other blending brush that I have at the moment. I do kind of want to try the MAC 217, but I cannot get myself to spend $21 on a brush. So I got this one for like $2. I don't even know how much this is, but it's really cheap. Next, I'm gonna have a bruise on my elbow by the end of today. Next favorite is my Wet n Wild, what is this called? Kohl Crayon, Wet n Wild Color Icon Kohl Eyeliner. Color is Baby's Got Black. I had no idea that was the name, but hey, that's cool. That's cool. That's funny. I get it. It's very creamy, easily blendable. I have it on my lower lash line today, and it's pretty. It holds up really well, and I only paid 99 cents for it. And it's super blendable. I think it's awesome, and it's friggin' long. You get so much product for 99 cents. Favorite is my Burt's Bees chapstick. So this thing has been a lifesaver. My lips have been getting so dry lately. I've actually tried to use other chapsticks because I ran out of my Burt's Bees, and I realized how much I rely on my Burt's Bees to hydrate my lips because nothing else seems to work for me, and the Burt's Bees is what really helps me out. And I do like the original formula. I don't know about the other ones. Like, I've tried the pomegranate and the mango ones, and they are alright, but I really like the original one, so these are awesome. Okay, my next favorite are these eyebrow pencils right here. So I have been doing my eyebrows kind of differently nowadays. So my eyebrows are actually pretty thin. I usually make them really thick, but that's because I can't make them thin. I've been able to have more control with the shape of my eyebrow, and I've had a struggle with getting like a point at the end of my eyebrows. And so lately I've been actually using this NYX micro brow pencil, and it has made, you know, that point very easily to make because the pencil is so tiny. It's micro. And I'll just use that from my arch to the end, and then what I'll do to fill the rest of my eyebrow in is use the e.l.f. Brow Lifting. Oh my goodness, did I rub off the lettering? I guess so. Anyway, so I used the e.l.f. Eyebrow Lifting pencil. I think that's what it's called. And this is a lot thicker. So this is a lot thicker than the other one, and I'll use it to fill in the rest of my eyebrows, and then I'll use the spoolie to kind of brush it upwards and diffuse that out a little bit. So one of my most favorite of favorites, is this beautiful palette. This is the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. It's not the first one. I totally wish I had the first one because it had a lot of warm toned shades in it, and I totally wish I had that, but I didn't even find out about the Lorac Mega Pro palette till like after it was sold out last year. So this year they have the Mega Pro 2. It comes around the holidays, kind of fall time, you know. It's amazing, and I don't know if you can see, but I've pretty much used a good amount of these shadows. I don't really use more of these lighter shades because, I don't know, what can you really do with that? I have Asian eyes, and if I use light shades, it just makes them smaller, so F the light shades, you know what I'm saying? And I use like all of these as like transition shades. They've got that matte black in here. Today I used ash all over my lid. Can you see it? Can you see it? And then I used purple as my transition shade, but I've used this so much lately, and once I bought it, or got it in the mail, I used a ton of these shades, and I can show you some looks that I did with this. Put it somewhere in this video. I'll show you some looks that I've done with this palette. Totally worth it. Not that I need more eyeshadow palettes, not at all, but it was worth it. It was really worth it. This is more of like a random favorite because those were all my beauty favorites, and I do have an electronic favorite, and that has been my new phone and also my new camera. Oh my goodness, I can't forget about the camera. The camera is amazing. It's super high def, and I get good makeup pictures with it. And this has been my other favorite, which is my new phone. It's a Samsung S5, Galaxy S5. And I got this for my brother as a gift for my birthday. It's a late birthday gift. My birthday was August 23rd, and then he got it for me a few weeks ago, so like beginning of October. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. And that's me and my boyfriend. It's waterproof. I have not tested this out for waterproof because I'm effing scared, but I'm sure it works well in the water. I don't want to try. I really don't want to try. So yeah, that's my video here today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. All right, bye-bye.